everyone, Alexman here, and welcome to another Let's Play. And today, it's time to get some of that Donkey Kong action with Donkey Kong Bananza. Our first Donkey Kong, technically, for the YouTube channel, which is kind of shocking, I'll believe it or not. In other parts of the land where monkeys are digging for some sort of weird banana-type activity in the region, for some reason, I guess they're mining for gold or something? You know, at first when I saw this, I thought this was Diddy. Basically, one of these guys would look like to be like Diddy, but they wasn't. Which is kind of weird. They don't really give a name for all these new characters here. All these weird monkeys. And we punch! And we get to see Donkey Kong! And his new redesign, which was inspired by the Mario movie of all things, has come to light. Donkey Kong is all for getting those bananas. So let's get into the gist of the game itself. Think of Donkey Kong Bananza as basically the successor to Super Mario Odyssey. If you have played Mario Odyssey, then this game will most likely tickle your fancy in that gameplay style, as the game is basically about the same as before as that. But as like I said, Donkey Kong can move around with the joystick with the left control stick. He can climb onto almost any surface. There are some surfaces that he can't really climb on, which is either covered in oil or some type of slicky substance. Basically, he moves at a breakneck pace. You can also jump with the A button. You can go into a roll with the ZL button. You can also slam down with just the R trigger, and ZR can basically help him grab items and everything, and use them as tools to use terrain to basically get stuff done, as everything it says before. Also, the Y is to punch. Well, basically that's horizontal punch, because you hit X, you have the upper punch, and you also have the DK slammer for the B button. So use that to your leisure. But you know, the whole time is to hit that banana. First one. We're grabbing banana gems. It's stated, based from the story goes, that DK heard off of a particular thing called a banana gem. And basically it tastes like a real banana. And since DK loves bananas, you know, he has a horde of bananas on his island for some reason, he wanted to come up here and basically start working at the mines. At the banana mining site. Wow, DK! You look pleased as punch! You must have dug up one of those gold bananas. Boy, you did. Ooh, finding folks are finding gem-like bananas all over his mind. It's like yellow letter day. I bet there are more buried up ahead. DK, what more? We gotta find more bananas. So the main currency of this game is gold, or at least what they call bananium, or something like that. Basically, it's gold. Basically, just in a fancier setting. That is basically the main majority of coins, but you also have bananium chips, though. These things are used for really just to... Well, okay, there's going to be a lot more shops going on later on, and we'll get to see every single one of them as we go forward through this adventure. But like I said, this game is completely fully open because the game uses a technology Nintendo hasn't really used, and that is voxel technology, which means that everything can be destroyed to a certain degree. Most if not all the game's terrain and bosses are basically made out of this voxel material. That basically, anytime you hit it, it basically breaks dynamically, and you get some very destructive powers at your disposal. Now, for the folks who are wondering about if this is going to be a 100% run, no. This is story-driven, really, only. Because there's only really, you only get, post-game stuff is not really going to be happening in this playthrough, just to let you know, folks. What have we got there, man? You just can't snack another monkey's bananas like that. That's go against monkey code. Hey,
Ooh, sorry.
Oh, it's fine. There's probably plenty of bananas hiding in here, right from mining. Smells like there's more treasure down below. Alright, let's see if we go punch down. Also, the fact that the camera does not get affected by walls half the time. Well, okay. On certain walls, the camera will get stuck on them. But like if it's a voxel material, the camera will go right through it, so you can actually see what you're doing. Gotta find more bananas, but also need to get that gold. It's all tasty gold. That too. But like stuff like this wall right here, you can't break. So we just have to. Oh, there we go. We got down here. There's some. Sometimes there are some like veins and whatnot, like glowing veins. Hit those, and a lot of things just pop out. Very, very interesting about that. Usually, it's mostly gold or some other type of material you must find. Sometimes you'll find these. You'll have the dive punch maneuver to activate these machines to destroy a lot of damage on the ground here. Also, if you want to collect a lot of gold, hit the hand slap here, and you can get a shockwave of basically around you, and you can either find where there's like new materials, or maybe there's a banana gem inside the ground or something, because this is your only kind of sense of radar in the game itself. And it only gets better as you go along through the adventure to a certain degree. So bear that in mind. We get some gold here, and you might notice that we've collected bananium, and basically thought that, you know, that there is a kind of like a, you know, after five collecting 5 things, something will happen. Well, we'll find out when we get there. We'll slam there. I'll tell you right now, DK has a lot of momentum. I mean, he can do like a roll, right? And then he can do another roll here and just get a huge amount of distance. Like DK, which I think out of any of the DK games, of all the Donkey Kong games, this is where he's most nimble. Like the fastest he's ever been. I mean, he's fast on his feet, he's quick, and with his new movability, oh my goodness, he can get around places that you wouldn't believe. Which basically puts his own type of original speed in the original Donkey Kong games and everything, basically down to a really sad state of affairs. I want to get down here. I want to get down there and punch these out. Ah! I want these bananium gems. Thank you very much. Oh no. Also, I do like how the graphics are kind of like basically inspired by the original Donkey Kong on the arcades, like all the concrete and everything. Nice attention to detail, very much so. All right, let's get around here and hit this and slammer. And ooh, look at all that delicious gold. Hey, you, our first enemy type. These explosive bugs, which are basically like living bananium or things like that. Some type of living gold. But if you break them apart, and what's something about this game doesn't really tell you, gold stuff, when you chuck it, can explode. Yeah, these things are considered bombs in the game's coding. Now, there will be material that will be explosive later on that you can use for explosive purposes. But if you see a bananium like material like this, grab a chunk off it, and then you can chuck it anywhere you want, and it can be acted as an explosive. Very useful if you want to get like an explosive early on in the game. And it works out charm. Also, when breaking this stuff too, it also acts as gold that you collect for currency. Yeah, currency is all over this place. Yeah, there we go. Oh, oh man, we're just getting all the gold here. Yeah. I mean, this is, and also the fact this is running on the Switch 2, of all things. And it's very, now, to be fair, this game was originally going to be a Switch 1 game, but if you've seen the screenshots of it, yeah, it was not very detailed or very good. Oddly enough, though, that's the version of the game you play if you can play this cooperatively. Yeah, there's a co-op mode in this game that you can play as a companion character later on. And all that really can do is basically just spawn stuff, that's it. Spawn stuff to chuck stuff at. Not very detailed, though. Hey! My hat! No! And that was a metal hat, too. I want my bananas! And we get introduction of the Void Kong. The Void Kong Company. Basically, it's our main antagonist for the rest of the game. And they do pose a threat to a certain degree, but they really should have. Oh no, DK, now you got nude! Oh! Indecent exposure! Woo! And that big old monstrosity of a meteorite is pushing. Lands on Ingot Isle and starts pushing down on Ingot Isle. And pushing it down into the earth. Wow, we are just getting started, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah, we're not standing on, we're not above, we're not going to be on top of the earth this time around. No way forward. We are going underground for this adventure. And Donkey Kong's like, I need to eat all the bananas. As we find DK trapped deep underground. Ugh. Now he looks like his classic self again. His tie seems like returned. Oh, jeez, DK. I'm glad you're safe and all, but that would have killed. That would have killed anything. Yeah, there we go. Ugh. Alright, now we are at the Ingot Isle's second location. Which, after some stupid company called Void Kong basically pushes all the way down here. And now we can't get back up to the surface. DK, you okay? Hear what happened? I want to know too. I can't. I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, you saved me. Woo! Yeah, well, it wasn't that hard, you know. It was just. Oh, there's that thing again. And there we go. Give me all that gold. Give me the gold. Thank you. Yeah, see, that's why when we're in a voxel setting, the camera easily goes through any type of voxel terrain. So, you can also punch monkeys and give them a high five. That's kind of cool. I like that feature. It's kind of cool. Hey, get out! I'll punch it to bits. Yeah. And we are here, our first place, the Ingot Isle Cave-In. Terrain strength, only 1 star. Sub-layer, 10. You know, that kind of looks like we could get out, really. What the heck is that? Slams right into the ground. Wonder what that could have been. Hey, what do you got? Whoa, wonder what fell. Huh? DK? You're okay. Oh, what a relief. Did you lose your britches when the mine collapsed? Oh, I'm sorry. Looks like the entire Ingot Isle mine was pushed underground somehow. The others are already surveying the damage down there. Oh, and something else just fell down after us. I hope, sir, everyone's okay. Yeah, let's see if we can meet up with others. And dive! The cave in sight. Yeah, we got pushed down here. Though, to be fair, I think that there would be enough material down here to actually get out of this hole and, you know, back to safety. But, you know, they were probably struggling to get underneath this ground pretty long this island's been here. So, technicality, whoever pushed us down here really, just, you know, did us good. So, DK has a health meter of 3 hearts, which can be expanded later on due to a particular skill tree that we're going to get later on. And a bunch of other skills, too. So, bear that in mind. There's quite a rocket from up there. I'll jump up here and see what's happened up here. See ya. We gotta say, buddy. Yeah, that area's been all thorned up. I saw it happen. That flying meteorite dirt pile thing lit it up in a flash. That's when all the thorns start growing all over. What was that thing? I don't know. But I'm gonna grab this thing. Oh, I trucked it away and everything. Oh, what's down here? Yeah, see, this is where you get basically a lot of things you have to explore for. Like, oh, here's another sturdy material. So you can get around here and break stuff apart. These plants basically broken, they just only give you stuff, so nothing to worry about there. Sometimes there will probably be a banana gem on the ground or something, so it's always good to scan the area and see what's going on. And even if you find like weaker terrain somewhere that indicates of a cave, you can break into it and see what's in it. But though, you can make your own caves, you know? Who's to say that you want to follow the game's actual cave-in or cave structure? Make your own caves, you know? That's what this game's all about, breaking stuff. And I feel like that's kind of cool for DK's initial playstyle, is that he's there just to break stuff. Break stuff, collect bananas, and not really give a care in the world. Let's see, what's over here? You won't believe it! Seriously? What's happening out there? I don't know, but I'm breaking this wall. See what's in here. Anything? Nothing? Ah, nothing in here. Okay, fine. Well, there would be more stuff here, but the more stuff you break, the more stuff that just randomly spawns in there. So bear in mind is that there's a lot of stuff that just shows up for no apparent reason. Ah, now we got thorns. This is a bramble. Unfortunately, if you step on it, you get hurt. Plain and simple. What you have to do is basically use a material to basically break it apart. If you step on it, well, you get hurt. Like so. And it can combo you without a serious doubt on it. So bear in mind that you have to use material to break it. So bear that in mind. Also, the DK regains health by eating apples. You'd think it'd be eating, minor bananas, but not this time, though. DK does not eat bananas unless it's a bananium gem. Here we go. Jump up here. And break all this stuff up. What you gotta say, good man? Hey, DK, glad you survived. Did you see those barrel cannons get up there? Talk about useful, eh? But I could wish to blast myself up there. Up to check on the folks in town, but the other barrel ain't working. This weird hard metal flowed out of that gizmo and sealed everything up tight. You have no idea what to do about it. Well, if we follow that mysterious white glowing thing that we keep seeing everywhere, we could find something about it. Let's see. What do you gotta say, buddy? Wonder what this glowy thing is, and what's the other thing that fell down after us? Oh, TK, you got here just at the right time. I got a favor to ask. You saw something fall down here with us, right? Yeah, what about it? I think it made a crater when it landed beyond that tunnel. Could you go check it out for us? Sure, why not? I can do it. Watch me. Find out what find it landed in the crater. Jump down and slam them down. Back at the crater. What is this thing? This is weird. Go, get it off, get it off, get it off. Oh, can't move. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Maybe I'm not doing it right. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Now get out of the ground. Ugh, ugh. Huh? Whoa! The purple rock. Voice acting. Bucky! Oh! Hey, I'm not. Hey, with the. No, 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 no. Bucky! Ooh, hey! I'm not that scary. Oh, fine.